This poem is about an older man looking back at his 17-year-old self, recalling of the first time he lost his virginity and how as a Christian it affected him so much that he could more than he could ever think it would. And it's based off of Proverbs 7 through 20. Just to give a little snippet of that, from verses 14 to 20, it talks about a prostitute who called a young man over to her house. And it says how she is unruly and defiant in verse 11. Her feet never stay at home. Now in the street, now in the squares, at every corner she lurks. She took hold of him and kissed him, and with a brazen face she said, verse 14, "Today I fulfill my vows, and I have food from my fellowship offering at home. So I came out to meet you. I looked for you, and I found you. I have covered my bed with colored linens from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love. My husband is not at home." This woman. "He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse filled with money and will not be home till full moon." She must have thought her husband was Delulu, like like he went out gambling or something, because my God, to think that your husband's gonna come back home, not know what you did. I don't know, she just sounded sick at heart. But anyway, so the whole poem is based off of that Proverbs 7 to 20, where it talks about a young man following a prostitute blindly and just not really realizing what he's doing. He's just there carelessly living. And I feel like a lot of people are looking for love innocently, especially in this times of Valentine's Day, cuffing season, boot up season. I forgot what it's called, but when you want to cuddle up with someone by the father's side and all this stuff. And when they think they've found it, that love, they feel traumatized because the person drops them, ghosts them, breaks their heart, and then they are left with a wound. And it's up to them to figure out what they're going to do next with that wound. Are they going to give into unforgiveness, depression, or are they going to love themselves in spite of and choose to forgive the other person and put up boundaries? So that's what the poem is about, basically, and I hope you enjoy listening to it. Thank you. At 17, the boys who were unwanted were apprehended by the snare of her words. He followed her home. He was on a high, highlighting every move of her curved back. He didn't listen to me. The poise of her facade and her shape baked him into a cake. No, he was flat-lined on the grime, looking to grind hard for the first time. And he did not stop to take a look in his mind at me repeating, "Please stop." Instead, he hoppity-hopped into her bed, wanting to make sense of every word I said, but not unread, he still made moves to her, to what you may say is making love to her for the first time of his life. A boy, 17, he doesn't know what it is to be a man yet, but he's striving to know, unfolding the cracks in his DNA, unveiling the wit given by his ancestors, to arrive to a dead paradise. You would have thought he would have found life there on that bed, but no, I died there.